Hey guys, so in today's video, I'll be exposing AOC Network. So AOC Network is a YouTube channel that preaches a false gospel of work salvation. They have this extremely satanic a video that's called She Thought She Was a Christian, but Jesus Never Knew Her. And this is an extremely works-based salvation video. And you have to be an unsaved devil to make a video like this. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Remember how many times I would come up to you and I would just ask for something to eat? Not even money, just food. Not even money, just food. Lord, when did I ever see you asking for help or walk past you? When did you ever call me from prison? Ma'am, whatever you did for all of those people, you would have been doing for me. Whatever you did not do for them, you did not do for me. You say you know the scriptures. Well, do you remember this verse? Many will come to me on that day, saying, Lord, Lord, and I will tell them, depart from me. I never knew you.
What? No.
I made a video explaining the parable of the sheep and goats, since many false prophets like AOC Network take it out of context to preach work salvation. Abundantly clear for anyone with eyes to see that AOC Network is preaching work salvation. The girl in that video went to hell just because she didn't have the good works. Just because she didn't do good works. And this is work salvation. It's a false gospel, it's an accursed gospel, and it leads souls to hell. Ephesians 2 verse 8 to 9. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. So notice how it says that it's not of works. So not of works means that you don't need good works, because good works are something you do. And it says it's not of ourselves. It's a gift. You can't earn a gift. You have to receive a gift. And you receive the gift of everlasting life by faith alone in Christ alone. Romans 3 verse 24. Being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus. So it says being justified freely by his grace. Does it say being justified freely by his grace and our works? Or does it say being justified freely by our works? No, it says by his grace. So it's grace alone, it's not of works. Romans 11 verse 6. And if by grace, then there is no more of works. Otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then there is no more grace. Otherwise work is no more work. So it can be grace and works. It's either grace or it's works. And salvation is of grace. So that means salvation can't be of works. Romans 4 verse 5. But to him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justifieth the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness. So it tells us in this verse that it's believing alone, not of works. It's not believing plus works. It's believing alone that saves you. So AOC Network is deceiving a lot of people with this false accursed gospel, because they have over 1 million subscribers. So that's 1 million people who are getting deceived by AOC Network. And Jesus even said in Luke 6 verse 26, Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. So it's always the popular one, guys. A way to catch a Pharisee, a way to spot a Pharisee is by how popular they are. It's most of the popular YouTubers who are preaching a false gospel. And let them be accursed. Let them go to hell. Matthew 23 verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. So AOC Network is shutting up the kingdom of heaven by making a video of how a person went to hell because of what they did, because they didn't have enough good works, or they didn't have good works. It's a false or cursed gospel. And the people who made this video are accursed and going to hell. And this video actually deceived me. I used to be a work salvationist, trusting in my works, not trusting in Jesus. I always felt under bondage, like I was always reaching for the true gospel, trying to find the true gospel, and I could never find it on YouTube with these false prophets, because it's all the popular ones, guys. It's all the popular ones who are preaching a false gospel. Galatians 1 verse 8 to 9. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so I say now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed. So AOC Network, they preach a different gospel, so let them be accursed.